It is my very great pleasure to introduce to you a performer who has sung in concert stage across the country, recently returned from New York City with a smash show called I've Got the Divas in Me, where he interpreted 12 wonderful female singers. He also is no stranger to Cape Cod audiences, and he is one of the clients of Cape Cod Cabaret. And without further ado, for your listening pleasure, this wonderful performer, Mr. Ralph Bassett.
What would have happened? You know, Cher alone on the stage without Sonny, or Sonny on the stage alone without Cher. They say we're young and we don't know. We'll find out until we're old. Well, I don't know. Oh, that's true. You got me, baby, baby, baby. I got you. Hey, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Lately, our love won't pay the rent before it's done. The money's all been spent. Well, I guess that's so we don't have a pie, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got flowers in the spring. I got you. Wear my ring. I wanna throw your love. And if I get stuck, going around, don't let them say your head's wrong. I don't care with you, I can't go wrong. And there's pride in our hearts. I know where I'm going, yes I do. I know I'll there is a road we must travel. There is a promise that slip and slide. Try to take the mote from your neighbor's eye. But sure as God made the virgin and pope, what you reap, my brother, is what you sow. You may run home for a long time. Run home for a long time. You may run home for a long time. And let me tell you, God Almighty's gonna cut you down. Some people go to church to signify trying to make a date with your neighbor's wife. But neighbor, let me tell you, just as sure as you're born, you better leave that woman and leave her alone. Well, now one of these days, you just mark my words, you think that brother is going to work. Well, now he walk up and knock on the door. That's all, brother, you knock no more. Gonna tell that a long-tongued liar. Gonna tell that midnight rider. Tell a gambler, rambler, back about her. Tell him not I'm out, gonna tell him no.
Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, the losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way, but love came just in time. I found you just in time. You changed my lonely life that lucky day.
Thank you very much.
When you croon a tune from the heart of Dixie, just hang that cradle, Mammy mine, right on that Mason-Dixon line, and swing it from Virginia, Tennessee, with all the love that's in ya. Weep no more. My lady, sing that song again for me. Sing old Black Joe, just as though you heard me on your knee. A million baby kisses I will ever, if you would only play that Swanee River rockabye, your rockabye baby, with a Dixie melody. Oh, weep no more. My lady, sing that song again for me. Sing old Black Joe, just as though you heard me on your knee. A million baby kisses I'll deliver, if you would only play me that Swanee River rockabye, your rockabye baby, with a Dixie melody. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
First, I'd like to bring up for you, if I can find him, Mr. Colin Johnson. Colin would like you to know that he's lived on the Cape now for 5 years, and this is his first time performing for a Cape Cod audience. So, nice round of applause for Mr. Colin Johnson. It is my very great pleasure to introduce to you a performer who has sung in concert stage across the country, recently returned from New York City with a smash show called I've Got the Divas in Me, where he interpreted 12 wonderful female singers. He also is no stranger to Cape Cod audiences, and he is one of the clients of Cape Cod Cabaret. And without further ado, for your listening pleasure, and do not just chatter, please do listen to this wonderful performer, Mr. Ralph Bassett.
Good evening. Are you all ready for the pops tonight? Yep. No rain. We're not having any rain. We won't have any of that. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you, Patricia Fitzpatrick. Thank you, Colin Johnson.
Sorry.
You know, being here in this setting reminds me of when I was young, which was quite a while ago now. And I used to go to the band concert in Chatham. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that. I can still see the balloons, smell the popcorn. That was my first musical experience, and I never forgot it. I went to every band concert they had. Later on, I discovered this stage watching shows at Monomoy Theater in Chatham. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that wonderful theater, but it is one of the best on Cape Cod. Right, it is. I was just there the other night. And I remember watching the actors and being mesmerized by the stage, the lights, the acting, wanting to get up on the stage, be a big cheese. So I eventually got to be a big cheese. I eventually got to get up on a stage and sing. And it's always the same. It's always exciting. It's always anticipation from the audience and from myself. It's a partnership. And I think that it's wonderful you're all here. I hope you like what I do. It just makes me really think sometimes when I get on stage, it's so good to be here that I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard dreams, the painted scenes, the sound here. Yes, a world to rediscover. But I'm not in any hurry. I may need a moment. Whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways. The atmosphere is thrilling here as always. And the early morning madness and the magic in the making. Everything's as if we never said goodbye. I've spent so many evenings just trying to resist you. I'm trembling now, you can't know how I've missed you. Missed the fairy tale adventure in this ever-spinning playground. We were young the lights already burning. Not long until the cameras will start turning. And the early morning madness and the madness in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I've been in the wings too long. All that's in the past. This world's waited long enough. I've come home at last. And this time will be bigger and brighter than we knew it. So watch me fly. We all know I can do it. Could I stop my hands from shaking? Has there ever been a moment with so much to live for? whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways. So much to say, not just today, but always. We'll have early morning madness, we'll have magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. Thank you very much. You know what? I'm going to think positive for you. I'm going to think positive for you. I think it's going to be a lovely evening here. And with that thought, I'm thinking, on a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star. You'll feel part of every mountain, sea and shore. You can hear from far and near a word you've never heard before. And on that clear day, on a clear day, you can see forever and ever and evermore. Mr. Colin Johnson on piano. You'll feel part of every mountain, sea and shore. You can hear from far and near a word you've never heard before. And on that clear day, on a clear day, you can see forever and ever and evermore. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I'm out here to make friends tonight. I hope I make friends with some of you. I hope I win some of you over. There's a song from a show called Merrily We Roll Along, a Sondheim song. It's about making friends, keeping friends, staying with your friends through ups and downs and all the energy it takes to stay in a good friendship and keep them throughout your life. So here is to old friends. Hey old friend, what do you say, old friend? Are we okay, old friend? Are we or are we unique? Time goes by, everything else keeps changing. You and I, we get continued next week. Most friends fade, or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made, and in a pinch sure they'll do. But us old friends, what's to do? discuss old friends. Here's to us. Who's like us? Say, old friend, how do we stay? Old friend, no one can say. Old friend, how an old friendship survives. One day, chums having a laugh. A minute, one day comes, and they're a part of your life. Most friends fade, or they don't make the grade. New ones are quickly made, and then I've been sure they'll do. But us, old friends, what's to discuss? Old friends, here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few. Thank you very much. You know, this is the part in the show where I think in order to make a new friend, you have to sort of flirt a little. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flirt a little again, just to win you over a little bit. Because you know what? I'm really glad that just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost. The losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed. Nowhere to go. Now you're here, and I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way. For love came just in time. I found you just in time. Changed my lonely life. That lucky day. Just in time. I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost. The losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed. Nowhere to go. Now you're here, and I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way, but love came just in time. I found you just in time. You changed my lonely life. That lucky day.
Thank you very much.
How many of you are Pops groupies out there? Have you been to the Pops before? How many of you have been there? Ah, quite a few. Well, it's good to have you here again. And all the new people coming too. When I was in New York, I did a show called I've Got the Divas in Me. And it was a tribute to women singers. I love women singers. I love the music they've sung over the years, and my ear is attracted to women singers. I did this show about, I did the whole show without putting on an eyelash or a dress, which was really easy for me not, to do that. But a long time ago, a summer of 1968, I believe. I can't remember back that far, but I think I remember 1968. I first heard this song, and it's a spoof, me singing. I opened my show with this song because it's kind of a spoof of me singing a woman's song, being a man, and, just go figure it out yourself. But Aretha Franklin sang this song all those years ago. I was very much influenced by Aretha's music as a young kid, and when I first heard this song, I think it was the summer of '68, I fell in love with it. Looking out on the morning, I used to feel so inspired. And I knew I had to face another day. Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind, because you make me feel, you really make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to play me. I didn't know just what was wrong with me. To go kiss, help me, no, I'm no longer die for what I'm living for. If I make you happy, I don't need to do more. You make me feel, you make me feel, you really make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, won't you don't tell me? You make me feel so good inside. And I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive. You make me feel, you make me feel like a natural Thank you very much. This evening I have some help from my own orchestra, which is in back of me, but you can't really see them. I'm giving Colin a little break. This song, this next song, is from a movie from 1968. I believe it was around that time. It was from the movie The Thomas Crown Affair. And Dusty Springfield recorded this song. It's a beautiful song. It has a lot of visual stuff going on in it, and I'd like to do it for you. Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel, never ending or beginning, on an ever spinning, like a snowball on a mountain or a carnival wheel, or a carousel that's turning when it rings around the moon, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space, like the circles that you find in the wheels of your mind, like a tunnel that you follow to a tunnel of its own, down a hollow to a cavern where the sun has never shone, like a door that keeps revolving in a half-forgotten dream, for the ripples from a pebble someone tosses in the stream. Like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face. And the world is like an apple whirling silently in space. Like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind. Keys that jingle in your pocket, words that jangle in your hair. Why did song go so quickly? Was it something that you said? Lovers walk along the shore, leave their footprints in the sand. Is there sound of distant drumming, just the fingers of your hand? Pictures hang in a hallway, and the fragment of a song. Can't remember names or faces, but to whom do they belong? When you knew that it was over, you were suddenly aware that the autumn leaves were turning to the color of her hair. Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel in a wheel, never ending or beginning on an ever spinning wheel. As the images unwind, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind.
Thank you. Dusty Springfield. How many of you remember that song? This part of the evening, that I like to talk about a problem that I have. I know you don't want to listen to my problems, but I have some, and they're all to do with singers. Singers that haunt me in the night, haunt me in the day. I keep hearing voices in my head. It's not always pretty, but I hear them. And when I hear them, I just have to sing something that they sang, and they travel in and take over. There was a singer in the 1930s to the 1950s, I believe. Her name was Billie Holiday. Oh, light. Oh. And she was a great jazz singer, but some people thought she had a voice that sounded like she had shoes on 2 sizes too small. But Billie comes anyway and visits me. That sparkle in your eyes is gone. Your smile is just a careless one. You're breaking my heart, you change. You changed. You're not the angel I once knew. No need to tell me that we're through. It's all over now. You've changed. Billie. Another one that comes to my... Oh God. You know, there was a singer named Ethel Merman. I don't know if you all remember Ethel, but she was a great singer. But she just comes to me when I least expect her. And you know, there's some couple of funny stories about Ethel Merman. Everybody's got a story, but I have a friend who's a grand poobah of Etheldom, and he tells me these stories, and one of them is when Ethel sang with the Boston Pops in the 60s, during rehearsal time, Ethel was handed a mic, and she said, "What do I need this shit for?" Or the time when Ethel was in the audience during the Broadway show Applause, and Lauren Bacall was singing the role. And Lauren Bacall isn't much of a singer, but when Lauren finished her last note of like applause, Ethel was known to have said in the audience, people heard her say at least, "Oh, Jesus!" So Ethel wasn't a nice person sometimes. But you know, I have this thing where I'm sitting in my kitchen at home on a nice summer day like today, and sometimes I'll look out the screen door and I think I see things. I think I see Ethel at the screen door, and she's saying to me, "Oh, man, trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him hanging around my front or back door. Who can ask for anything more? Who can ask for anything more?" Why, thank you, and Ethel thanks you. Another one. Well, there's two. Did you ever wonder what would happen if Sonny and Cher, you know, had to go on the stage? One had to cover for the other. And, you know, Sonny, you know, something probably happened to Sonny one night, and Cher had to go on stage alone, and, you know, maybe Sonny hit a tree or something, I don't know what. But, I often wonder what would have happened. You know, Cher alone on the stage without Sonny, or Sonny on the stage alone without Cher. They say we're young and we don't know. Won't find out until we're grown. Well, I don't know. Oh, that's true. You got me, baby, baby, baby. I got you. Yeah. I got you, baby. Thank you. Voices. Oh, those voices. They just never leave you alone. You know, thinking about summers and wonderful summer evenings, in the summer of '64, the Judy Garland television show was on TV. She had wonderful, wonderful performers on her show for about 2 years. And one of the performers that passed through that show and did a historical duet with her was Barbra Streisand. And at the time they did the duet, later on Barbara would say about Judy, which was very interesting, I thought, is that Judy held her hand so tightly that evening when they were doing the duet. She thought she was going to crush her hand because she was so nervous. But what happened and what was produced that night is still remembered to this day by aficionados of Judy Garland and of Barbra Streisand. Barb or Babs cannot be here tonight. And Judy cannot be here tonight. So I'm going to have a duet with myself. But you've got to work with me. This is Judy over here, and this is Barbara. It's a beautiful song. Judy, come closer. Darling. Forget your trouble. Happy days are here. So let's sing a song and cheer again. Happy days are here. All together, come on, shout it loud. There's no so let's tell the world about it now. Happy days are here again. We're heading across the river to your hands. There'll be no more from now on. From now on. Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. So let's sing a song, cheer again. Happy times, happy night, happy day. Ah, here, hard. Thank you, Judy. Thank you. That magic is done by a wonderful arranger in Brewster. He has a studio in Brewster, and he does magic for me. When I need some background music and I don't have a pianist or I don't have somebody readily available, my friend Fred Byrne over in Brewster has a wonderful studio where he produces a lot of the CD arrangements that you will be hearing this evening. So he's wonderful. I'm just thanking him so much. The next song was written in 1918, the year my mother was born. I used to say to my mother, "My God, you were born in 1918? Oh my God." But you know, time's moving up on me now too. My mother is no longer with me, but I'd like to sing this song for her. Most of you, or I shouldn't say most of you, I think all of you will remember this song. Rockabye.
your baby with a Dixie melody. When you croon a tune from the house of Dixie, just hang that cradle, mammy mine, right on that Mason-Dixon line, and swing it from Virginia to Tennessee with all the love that's in ya. Weep no more. Sing old Black Joe, just as though you heard me on your knee. A million baby kisses I'll deliver if you would only play that Swanee River rockabye, your rockabye baby with a Dixie melody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, let me take a drink. Are you all drinking? Are you all having a few drinks? Colin's not yet. I'm just drinking water because I got to pay attention up here. Well, you know what? Sometimes this song is from Chicago. And do any of you in the audience go to the Academy of Performing Arts Playhouse during the summer or winter? Wonderful place, wonderful. Theater goes on there. I saw Chicago there this summer. A friend of mine was singing in it. She was the lead in the show, and she was singing a great song, and as she sang it, I said, I want to sing that song. I want to sing that song. And it's a great song, has a great sentiment. I see you're all here tonight with your friends. And I think, you know, a couple of my songs tonight are based on, you know, friendships and staying and having wonderful people in your life. But how about yourself? You know, sometimes you are your own best friend. You know, sometimes you got things going on in your life and people hurt you and people taking advantage of you, and then you see the light. All of a sudden you see the light and you realize you're your own best friend, and you can only really count on yourself sometimes. I think this song really hits the mark with that. One thing I know, I've always known, I am my own best friend. Baby's alive, but baby's alone. Baby's his own best friend. Many's the love who told me they cared. They were scratching my back, I was scratching theirs.
that as yourself, and you work from there. I am my own best friend. Three musketeers who never say die are standing here this minute. Me, myself, and I. If life is school, I'll pass every test. If life is a game, I'll play it the best. I won't give in, and I won't give up. And I am my own best. Damn it. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're all waiting to see that Pops program, so I know it's hard to wait, but it's just going to be a little while. Just enjoy some of the music up here. Many years ago in 1985, I met a woman who was a very famous folk singer. And I met her at Jacob's Pillow out in the Berkshires, and her name was Odetta. And I struck up a friendship with Odetta. Luckily, I spent some time with her, and she was a mentor of mine. And I learned a lot from her, and she just passed away this year. And I do this song in a lot of my shows, and I feel like she sort of passes through me. She was such a great presence on stage, for those of you who remember her. The song is a cappella. You may run home for a long time, run home for a long time, you may run home for a long time, and let me tell you, God Almighty's gonna cut you down. Gonna tell that long-tongued liar, gonna tell that midnight rider, tell a gambler, rambler, back a bottle, tell him God Almighty's gonna cut you down. Quick, God Almighty, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dews. I've been down on my bended knees, talking to the man from Galilee. My God spoke so sweet. I thought I heard the shuffle of angel's feet. He put one hand on my head. Great God Almighty, let me tell you what it said. Give me run home for a long time. Run home for a long time. And run home for a long time. And let me tell you, God Almighty gonna cut you down. You may throw a rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. But sure as God made the day and the night, what you do in the dark will be brought to light. You may run and hide, or slip and slide, try to take the mote from your neighbor's eye. But sure as God made the virgin and pope, what you reap, my brother, is what you sow. You may run home for a long time. Run home for a long time. You may run home for a long time. And let me tell you, God Almighty's gonna cut you down. Some people go to church to signify trying to make a date with your neighbor's wife. But neighbor, let me tell you, just as sure as you're born, you better leave that woman, leave her alone. Well, now one of these days, you just mark my words, you think that brother is going to work. Well, now he walk up and knock on the door. That's all, brother, you knock no more. Gonna tell that a long-tongued liar, gonna tell that midnight rider, tell a gambler, rambler, back about her, tell him God Almighty gonna cut him down. Like in your shirt, wasn't it? This song, I don't know how many of you have seen that movie Hairspray, but this was from that movie. It's about, the continuum of life.
going through a lot of struggle. People start in a certain place in their life and they move through it with a lot of struggle, but they usually can come out of it in a good place. And I thought this song was a great song about all the changes we've all been going through in these past few years. I'm not political, but just change. And so Queen Latifah sang this song in the movie, and my friend Fred Byrne did the arrangement for me. I'd like to do it for you now. There's a light though the night is dark as the wind, there is a light burning bright, showing me the way. I know where I've been. There's a cry. It's a voice that comes from deep within. There is a crying wild, a breathing answer up the head. I know where I've been.
friend of mine who just got back from New York recently doing her show with mine. And
Her name is Pat Fitzpatrick. She heads up the Cape Cod Cabaret. Very good friend. Please welcome her to the stage. She's a wonderful performer. Now, if you know, I think all of you know this song, so if you feel the spirit, or you want to wave your hand, or, you know, people do like this.
First I want to say, let's hear it from Mr. Ralph Bassett and Mr. Colin Johnson. Cape Cod residents here to entertain you, and I know your mouth is full of cheese, and you have crackers, and you have wine. But if you can take your mind back and reminisce, sing along with us as we do this song. Mr. Ralph Bassett and Colin Johnson.
Patrick, we love you, love you. It's not as hot as it could have been tonight. There's no rain, which is great. We felt some sprinkles earlier with candles, but everything's okay. You can't do an evening Pops without Gershwin. And it's a beautiful summer night. the evening with a little song from which is something that ties this whole thing together for me. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much. I know a place where dreams are born and time is love. It's no time when it shines. You must find it in your heart. Never, never. It might be miles beyond the moon, or right where you stand. Just have an open mind, and then suddenly find. Never, you'll have a treasure if you stay. More precious far than gold. Once you have found your you can never grow. So come with me where dreams are born and time is never. Just think of lovely things and your heart will fly on wings forever. Thank you very much. You've been a great audience. Enjoy the show. Ollie Johnson.